Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Cruising on the beat like a jet ski, ride the wave. I be on my jet ski, conquer the ice. I'm too nice, homie, check me, I'm way fresher. My heart don't feel pressure.
Big storyline coming into this one is the tough stretch for one of their key players. He just can't seem to get it going at the plate recently, Chris.
Well, I think it's time to switch it up, Boog. He's due for a major breakout, and hopefully he can shake it off and get back to his old self today.
First pitch coming your way next. So just about set. And today's starter, Tyler Glasnow. What do you look for here?
Yeah, and as Whip tells you, he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So taking the mound, this is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
Ready to go, and stepping in for the Yankees, Tony Gwynn. And that one is downstairs, and we're underway.
No strike.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Snyder makes the catch, and there's one gone. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Bernie Williams.
Yeah, Boogie's hitting better than 300. Just doing a great job of putting the bat on the baseball. You know he's seeing it well. You know he's trusting his hands. Just seems to be like he's in a groove all the time. And I know that's a great feeling. I had it at stretches in my career, but a big lift for his teammates to have a guy like this in the lineup.
And first offering is fouled off. Next offering misses down and away. Williams launched a homer in his most recent game. And a curve is down and in. One out, base is empty. Fouls one off. 2-2. Just misses with that one. Popped up. Hodges pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Babe Ruth.
And now Babe Ruth. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Strike 2.
Well, he looks to have some quality stuff on the hill today. Start this outing out, pepper in the zone, arm is loose, and firing him in there.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
2 strikes.
2 out, space is empty. Stays alive. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Ball 3.
Lou Gehrig waiting to hit for the Yankees. Glasnow ready and deals. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat. So a man aboard Lou Gehrig now at the plate. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. Outside, and it's 1-0. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the second game of the series. Swing and a ground ball, and that hits off the base.
Comes through with the RBI. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Mickey Mantle, the next to hit, takes outside. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
That one missed. Now 3-0.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
First and second, 2 outs. And up next for New York, Jorge Posada. And there's a ball.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in, you got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2.
Ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
3-1.
Garrett over at second. Mantle at first. 2 out of the inning. And they're all loaded up.
Take your base.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
Now it's Jose Ramirez.
Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs. Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Next offering is in for a strike. Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. He circles the bases. His 14th of the year. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-zip. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. Well, a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple, so stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
So 2 down, stepping in, Bobby Grich. And first offering is fouled off.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 2. And look out, as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. 2 outs, runner at first. Derek Jeter stepping in now for the Yankees.
Ball 1.
In the dirt.
1-0.
Well, clear game plan coming in this one. Be aggressive against this starter. Try to knock him out of this ball game, and it looks like they're on their way to doing that. Get into the bullpen a little bit early. Could be a great offensive day.
And that's a base hit into left field. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Now batting.
And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. That'll be it for Glass now. And this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. So they bring on the veteran, Clayton Kershaw.
Number 22.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year. Typically at least one an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Back to the top of the lineup. And next for New York, Tony Gwynn. In the air, left field. And that is that. But they leave their mark on the inning as we get another look at the grand slam. And the lead is now 5-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. And today on the hill, Whitey Ford. What do you have on him, Singy?
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out in the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
Now here is Jackie Robinson.
If there's nobody on in front of him, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
Right through there for a strike. Ford, a former Cy Young Award winner, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Started after the 1-2 pitch, appeal to first, and that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Batting second.
And up next for Los Angeles, Luis Aparicio. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Luis Aparicio was a trendsetter in one major way. He was the first Venezuelan player inducted into the Hall of Fame. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul.
Little Louis may have been the first player from Venezuela to make it to the Hall, but there'll be plenty more behind him.
And that one almost got him. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Another interesting fact about Aparicio, in his entire 18 years in the big leagues, he never played a single inning at any position other than shortstop. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
And here is Duke Snider. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Up and in, and he gets out of the way.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the first. Dodgers down in order. It's 5-0. Back here in L.A., now the number 2 hitter, Bernie Williams. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Williams, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 30 years old now, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. Out towards left center. Snyder sizes this one up, and there's one down.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Now
Babe
up as
Ruth.
the Yankees DH, Babe Ruth. Walked his first time. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. And another ball.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boone. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
Check swing, now an appeal to third. And he held up just enough. That's ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that
Up
outcome.
next for the
It wasn't an
Yankees,
intentional
first
walk,
baseman,
but he
Lou
wasn't
Gehrig.
exactly trying to attack the zone either.
So man aboard. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Lou Gehrig. He doubled home a run in his first AB. And that drops in for a strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Kershaw fires. Outside low. Ball 1. Ruth, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that's down and away.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate.
Now batting, left fielder.
And stepping in for the
Mickey Mantle.
Yankees, Mickey Mantle. He reached on a walk his first time. In the air, right side. Rice trying to get there. And that is that. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Yankees 5 and the Dodgers. And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for the
And now
Dodgers,
Gil Hodges.
First baseman, Gil Hodges.
Ford back to work. Check swing, called strike. Outfield playing straight up now. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Out to short. Jeter. Over to first.
That's an out.
1 up, 1 down.
Batting 5th, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
And now it's Mookie Betts. Singh, you talked about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
And strike one to Mookie Betts. That one the other way. Throws to first in time. Mookie retired, 2 down.
Batting six.
And here is Jim Rice.
This lineup is going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one in the air, center field. Gwynn settles under this one. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. So they go quietly there. We played 2 full. It's the Yankees 5 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here at Chavez Ravine.
Yankees.
On to the third inning.
Catcher,
Here's a big
Jorge
power
Posada.
threat. Jorge Posada. On
That's
the
a foul
ground.
ball.
And foul ball. Kershaw, a former Gold Glove winner. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. And that one is lifted in the air. And a quick out, number one. Here's Jose Ramirez. He's already homered here in this one. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
That's off the inside
One
corner.
ball, one
And
strike.
1-1. Got the
Hard,
bat going too soon. It's strike two.
1-2.
Up the middle. And Ramirez is set down.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get
Now
in the air.
batting,
Good downward
third
break on that
baseman,
one.
Bobby Grich.
2 down, bases empty. And up next for New York, Bobby Grich. There's a strike. And that's downstairs and outside.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that
Up
at
next
bat.
for the
Just a
Yankees,
cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you
Derek
dream
Jeter.
about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And now here is Derek Jeter. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Grich, the runner at first with 2 gone. Check swing called strike. And the count is 0-2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And that'll do it. So 1 hit is all they get. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 5 and the Dodgers nothing. As we go to the last of the third. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Pitch misses. 1-0. And another ball. Just missed.
3 balls. No strike.
And that's in for a strike.
Thought the green light might be on right there,
1
but maybe
strike.
not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
This to third, Grich. Tosses across to first. 1 up, 1 down. The batter now will be Will Smith. Smith went deep in his most recent game.
No, that's a ball.
Here comes a pitch. Hard hit left side. In time to Gehrig, and they get the out on Smith.
Batting ninth, third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
2 outs, base is empty. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Inside, and that is ball 1.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
And that one's a little bit low, and it's 2-0. Just missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Jackie Robinson up next for the Dodgers. In for a strike, now 3-1. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking, foul ball.
Oh, it's a really good pass to the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Got him swinging. 9 straight retired here to start the game. It's the Yankees 5 and the Dodgers nothing. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton and set to lead off the 4th, Tony Gwynn. First pitch swinging.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
Ground ball right side. And that one handled. Fires to first on the run. On the money. Nice play.
Now batting.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Bernie Williams. 0 for 2 in this one. And that clips the inside corner.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
1-1.
Swing and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Now 1-1. Grounder might be 2. Off balance feed. There's 1 to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Lou Gehrig. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. Check swing, went around, and that's strike 1. Ruth leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Hernandez under it. He makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Yankees as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the 4th, here's the second baseman, Jackie Robinson. And that one clips the corner.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And that's their first base runner of the game. Digging in, Luis Aparicio struck out swinging his first time. Step off throw to first. Robinson back easily. Right through there for a strike.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Runner at first with no outs here. Ground ball to the right side, and it's through for a hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Now batting, center fielder, Duke.
So digging in, Duke Snyder. His first at bat was a strikeout. And a foul ball. First and second, no outs. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Fastball is outside.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
2-2.
In the dirt. Tag safe. And a wild pitch, and both runners are in scoring position.
Well, Boog, it's already been a tough start to this inning as it is, and that wild pitch is going to make things even tougher. 2 men in the scoring position now, still with nobody out. So this really becomes a strikeout situation on the mound.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike.
Well, they get a big strikeout there, and that was a nice job behind the plate to complete the out at first while keeping those runners at second and third. That could have turned out way worse for the defense.
Hodges in the box here, lets that one go for a ball.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
And it's fouled away. Two on, 1 out. So now 1 and 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The Dodgers threatening.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Up the middle, Jeter throws to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Here's Mookie now. He's 0 for 1. Just missed. Man at second. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And Mookie takes.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And a good eye there. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Yankees 5 and the Dodgers 1. Back here in L.A., we go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Mickey Mantle. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Blake Trinan appears to be getting loose. Yates also throwing. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
1-2.
Next pitch is inside. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that one hammered. That's back there. That'll make it out of here. He'll circle the bases. Home run number 10 on the year. And they add to their lead. It's 6-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Posada up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at 1 down low. And there's the strike.
1-1.
Next pitch is downstairs.
2 balls.
Nobody on,
1 strike.
nobody out with a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
On the ground to 3rd. Tosses to 1st. 1 away here in the 5th. Now it's the 2nd baseman, Jose Ramirez. He's already homered in this game. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Ramirez, an all-star a season ago, 32 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Fastball in for a strike, and now it's even 1-1.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
That's a ball.
Set down on strikes. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
No, you know, it's going to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Rich stands in now and watches strike 1. That one fouled off. And that's in the dirt. And misses inside. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Rice tracks it down for the out. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Jim Rice.
Jim Rice.
Ford back to work. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Dodgers, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. They've found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
Headed towards the corner, Williams makes his way towards it, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Swung on, popped up left side. Jeter. And out number 1 on the grab. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Just missed.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And the next pitch is way outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And a swing and a miss.
2-1.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
2-2.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Full count.
The Yanks leading by 5. Last half of inning number 5. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Foul ball. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Going back. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
That's off the mark, and the count is 1-1. Runner at second, 2 down. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Next offering upstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit in the air, center field. Gwynn under it and makes the grab. And that will end the inning. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Ball 1 there. Activity in the bullpen. Blake Trinan up and throwing. The shortstop takes the ball. Close one, doesn't get the call. 3-0. And a big swing and a miss.
3-1.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
So the lineup flips over. And next for New York. Tony Gwynn, 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Fastball for a strike. Liner, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And now the right fielder, Bernie Williams. 1 for 3. Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Babe Ruth stepping in now for the Yankees.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue finish off this hitter.
2 on, 1 out.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing play.
Kershaw deals. That's out to center field. Snyder settles under it. Squeezes it. 2 away. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Lou Gehrig.
We just might be talking about this at bat in our post-game wrap. He's proven he can drive in runs in these spots.
That catches the top part of the zone, and it's 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Next offering is downstairs. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Fights it off. He'll see another. First and second, 2 down. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Breaking ball misses down and away.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Here's a 2-2. On the ground as he checked his swing. Robinson sends it to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And now Jackie Robinson. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Movement in the bullpen. Cade Smith, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Franco warming up as well. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Out to shallow center. That one gets down for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter, Luis Aparicio.
Snap throw to first. Robinson gets back easily. Strike one. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And down on strikes he goes. Strikeout number 8.
Well, he froze him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Snyder batting with one down takes a strike. Robinson at first, one gone. Off the plate inside, and 1-1.
Ball two.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
That one fouled off. 2-2.
Full count.
Man at first, one away. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. To kick, the 3-2. In the air, right field, Williams. Sizing this one up. 2 down. Next to hit, Gil Hodges.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
1-1.
In the dirt. the plate inside. 2-1. Next offering misses down and away.
Oh, they've had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
So now 2 on and 2 outs. The lefty closing in on 100 pitches.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Man, he's close as he's trying to get through 6 full innings right now. He's about to throw his 100th pitch. I'd be surprised if this isn't it for him.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming.
Pitching for the New York Yankees, number 36, Kate Smith.
Betts in the box again. Takes a strike. Hard hit right side. He'll do it himself. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. Dodgers strand a couple. They trail it 6-1.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back. We're in the
Dodgers.
7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound.
49.
Blake Trinan.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Mantle in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Popped in the air. Left field. And there's 1 down. Jorge Posada stepping in now for the Yankees. On the ground, right side. Slings to first in time. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Jose Ramirez. That one misses. Ball 1. And that's in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. The other way. Tosses to first. And Ramirez is set down. And that is the inning. Down in order go the Yankees. They lead it though 6-1. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Right fielder Jim Bryce.
Outfield playing straight up now. Right through there for a strike. That one ripped. Makes the grab on the run. 1 away.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard-hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Hernandez in the box with one away as he takes ball one. This one in the air. Grich makes the grab. 2 down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Smith in the box now. No balls and a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Fought off foul. The Yankees leading by 5 here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Gets it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. 8th inning coming up. Yankees 6 and the Dodgers 1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Kirby Yates.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers in their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Grich at the plate now. That's ball 1. And now it's even up.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. One and 2 here. That one just misses. Got him looking for the K. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. So up next, Derek. Jeter. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. The shortstop takes the ball. Yates measures 5 feet 10 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. One down, base is empty. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Yeah, that's fouled off. That one missing inside. And that's a strikeout looking. And he strikes out the side. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. Smith back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. That when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
He swings and fouls one off. Now the 0-1. There's a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Just missed. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And they cut into the lead. It's 6-2. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. And Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Cade Smith gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Pitching for the New
Hunter
York Yankees.
Gaddis taking over on the mound.
And he's got a
33.
nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
At the plate. Luis Aparicio. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. One out, base is empty, and a run in here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Oh, 0-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The next offering misses. Going to count 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Outside with a breaking ball.
Full count.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That gets down for a hit. He saw a lot of pitches in that at-bat and found a way to win the battle.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that
batting.
AB. Hooked
Center
around that
fielder.
pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off. Now let's see if they can string something together. Make it a little more interesting.
Now at the plate, Duke Snider. And first offering is fouled off. Aparicio leads off first with 1 away. And strike 2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole
First
field.
baseman.
He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Hodges stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. That's outside. And now 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And a ground ball to first. Oh, nice stop at first. Nicely done for the out.
Excellent stop right there. He wants to take it himself, waves the pitcher off, and continues.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, Alex Vesia.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
And that is out of play. And a foul ball. Hit on the ground to the right side. Robinson whips it to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Now batting, designated hitter.
So
Babe
now
Ruth.
here's the DH, Babe Ruth.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. The
One
Dodgers
ball, no
bullpen with
strike.
some action. Tanner Scott up and loosening in the pen. The lefty, the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to short. Betts whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Lou Gehrig.
2 down, base is empty. Lou Gehrig stepping in now for the Yankees. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they make short work of him there. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. Yankees 6 and the Dodgers 2.
Never met her match it. Talking about some time, but you reaching for the assets. Classless. Been waiting.
Now pitching for
Back
New York.
now as they hand the ball to a fresh
Number
arm to start
54.
the bottom of the ninth. Goose Gossage hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. And first offering is fouled off. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Gwynn under it. And there's one down.
Now batting, right fielder,
Jim Rice steps to the plate for the
Rice.
Dodgers. 0 for 3 in this one. Swings through that one.
It normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
One catches the top of the zone for a strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
That missed by a lot. Now 1 and 2. The Yanks leading by 4 here in the last half of inning number 9. And there's a ball. Good job to fight that one off. Still 2 and 2 after the foul ball. One down, base is empty. And it remains 2 and 2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Way high with that one. 3 and 2 now.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Hernandez stands in now and watches strike 1. Rice, the base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
1-2.
In the dirt, but kept close. The Dodgers down by 4. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Outside low. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Gossage deals. Struck him out swinging. Now only 1 out remaining.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Goose. The new pitcher in the game, John Franco.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees take the first 2 games of this series on the road.
Well, when you reel off 8 wins in a row, you're this close to double digits, and now all of a sudden it's a challenge within a challenge to get 2 more wins to get to 10. But there's definitely a high level of confidence that this team is playing at right now, and that's one of those things. You don't want to rock the boat. You don't want to disturb things. Make sure the clubhouse is giving you the same good food it's been giving you all along, and you can keep this win streak going.